Do we have high performance leadership all wrong? In this video, we're going to show you how to let results take care of themselves by ditching conventional thinking on leading high performance teams. Stay tuned to the end where I'll break down 5 golden rules for high performance leadership. I was recently joined on the Leadership Project podcast by well-being advocate Fleur Hazelwood of the Blueberry Institute. Enjoy these highlights from our conversation and stay tuned to the end for the 5 golden rules on how to let your team's results take care of themselves.
And I guess one of the things too about high performance, or what I'm calling, or being very, very deliberate about putting the health in front of the high performance as well, is that high performance doesn't mean that every single second of every single day people are performing over and above targets and results. So high performance means that as a team, we're driving together, we're all clear on what needs to be done. We're all committed to what needs to be done. We understand our part of that, and we all care about what this journey and these outcomes are. And so high performance, we're not going to have high performance by just like looking at a set of numbers on a piece of paper and going, yep, this is what we're here for. People create results. People are results. People are the journey, and we're not going to get there unless we, absolutely understand that results come from people and performance comes from people. And so many of us are given a set of KPIs, and we look at the KPIs and then we start slotting people into boxes in terms of how this, how this will actually come about. The miserable teams and miserable people don't stay, they don't perform, they don't put in the discretionary effort. And when we change course or we add that tender in at the last minute, they're more likely to go, why on earth would I do this? There's no purpose to this. There's no point to this. This is not contributing to the team. I don't see how this is contributing to our customers. This is completely unrealistic and unreasonable because it doesn't relate to anything that matters.
So the words that are popping into my head now is around clarity and care. So if the team aren't clear about, well, why are we doing this and what impact does it actually have, they'll soon get confused. Another C word, they'll soon get confused. And when they're confused, they're not going to put in all of that extra effort. And then with the care, if you care for them, they'll care for you. And if you care for them, they'll care about the results. So they will understand it.
If we invest in the things that matter first, so taking the time for the clarity, and this is where that hard prioritization comes from as well.
Yeah.
And the care for our people as, human beings and not just inputs for outputs, then one of the things that we'll soon discover is the results take care of themselves.
Yeah.
So many of us are managing to outcomes and results. We're actually not managing or leading to get the best out of the people that we've got. And this is where the high performance comes from. If we do provide our people with the clarity, we do care, and care means backing them when they make a decision, even in the face of, when things might be a little bit controversial or choosing not to do something. When we do those things, the results that we get are often beyond our wildest imagination in terms of what people actually can achieve. So the other thing about, I think we can sometimes fall into, or the trap we can sometimes fall into with our targets, is we look at that as the end game. That's the absolute, this is where we need to go. But if we put in all the building blocks and we care enough and we support our team and we're very, very clear around what this journey looks like, that's when we overachieve things. We don't overachieve things by nailing and driving people to a specific finite result.
So, and I'll just use some simple math here for a second. There's only one of you. You're a human being. You've only got 24 hours in the day anyway. Whereas if you've got a team of 25, well, guess what? There's 25 of them. And if you can create the environment where they do their very best work, well, now you've got 25 of you going around. And as long as there's that clarity of understanding and expectation and purpose, now you're unleashing the creative potential of 25 individuals, not one individual. And that's our job. Our job isn't the outcome. Our job is to create the environment where people can do their very best work. And that includes making sure that they themselves are looking after their own mental well-being, their own care, so that they can perform at their best when they are performing.
As promised, here are the 5 golden rules that sum up what Fleur has shared with us about high performance leadership. Number 1, high performance is not about sprinting all day, every day. Even Olympic athletes do not work out at maximum exertion for every session. You need to prioritize the well-being of your team. Number 2, people create results. People are results. People are the journey. High performance is not achieved by driving results from our people. High performance is achieved through our people and by our people. Number 3, miserable people disengage. If we don't consider our people, they're just going to turn around and do the bare minimum to make sure that they don't get fired. Number 4, provide clarity and care. Provide clarity of what we are doing and why we are doing it. And provide care. When we care for our team will care for us, and they'll care about their own performance. Number 5, become a multiplier. Our job is not to drive performance or the outcome. Our job is to create the environment where people can do their very best work. If we remember these 5 golden rules, then the results will indeed look after themselves. If you want to know more about creating a high performance culture, click on the video in the bottom left of your screen now.